Should you tell people that you are autistic at the interview stage? That's entirely up to you. But if you want reasonable adjustments or some adjustments generally made before your interview, and you want to tell the interviewers, look, you need a quiet area, you need to see the questions beforehand, you have every right to do so. You don't have to tell them why. You could just request it and just say that that'll help maybe your processing times. It does help me, I know, when I have the questions ahead of time. It isn't because I personally would not be able to answer them on the day, but I can give better answers and more accurate answers if I can process them. That's why I generally request questions ahead of time. So that might be something you'll ask about. If you are denied that, then they are technically, well, absolutely breaking the law. And it's really important that they understand that you have needs, and in order to hire the best person for the role, as opposed to the best person for the interview, then you're going to have to make those requests yourself. If, however, you think, well, I actually can cope, the anxieties I deal with anyway, and I know personally, I used to not tell people I needed certain things because I was worried about negative attitudes. And of course, there's also the argument that says that, well, if you know, who would want to work with an employer that is going to be negative? But you don't really have the choice in this economy, in any economy. For autistic people, there's only 16% who are in full-time employment. And if you're one of those who are not in employment, you're not going to have much of a choice than to almost like bear it, as I have. I want us to thrive autistically, of course, but I just wanted to just stress that you don't have to feel stressed about, am I being honest or dishonest if I tell them or don't? It's all your choice. You are not being dishonest. And if you want to later on tell them, if you've got the position, then by all means tell them, or tell them ahead. It's up to you. It's always your choice. And I'm a big believer of owning that power, and having a choice is power. And I will talk about in the next one, when do you declare, and what happens next?